Chapter 29. Oh man, said Kyle. 9 library cards. This is fantastic. They gathered around a table. Okay, guys, time for everyone to put their cards on the table. Literally. The teammates sat down their cards. Kyle spread out the 5 from the discard bowl, and Akimi pulled out a pad to write down the information. Books and authors on the back of our library cards. Remember, they've won all the library cards, and they think that the books and the authors on the back of the library cards will give them a clue as to how to get out of the library. Number 1, Miguel Fernandez. Incident at Hawks Hill by Alan Eckert. Does anybody know that book? No, David, by David Shannon. Does anybody know No, David?
Yes.
We've all read that book. We have that book. Number 2, Akimi Hughes. She has One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish by Dr. Seuss.
I know that.
I know that book. And 9 Stories by J.D. Salinger. Does anybody know that book? So it seems like the first 2 library cards had one kid's book and one adult book. Number 3, Unknown. So whoever has library card number 3, they don't know who has it or what's on it. So who might have number 3? Who can have card number 3?
Charles Chilton.
Charles Chiltington or
Haley Daly
or Andrew Peckelman. Okay. Number 4 was Bridget Wadges. Remember, she tried an extreme challenge and got kicked out. Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. I know that book. And by Judy Blume. And Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling.
I read that book. I own it.
Number 5 was Sierra Russell. The Egypt Game by Zilpha Keatley Snyder. I don't know that game. And The Weston Game by Ellen Rankin. I've read that one. Number 6, Yasmin Smith Snyder. Remember, she went home.
Yeah, because she was the fire.
Yep. Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. And The Yak Who Yelled Yuck by Carol Pagano Martin. Number 7 was Sean Keegan. He had Olivia by Ian Falconer. We know that book.
Yes, I love that book.
I love that book. And Unreal by Paul Jennings. Number 8, Unknown. So either Charles Chiltington, Andrew Peckelman, or Haley Daly must have card number 8. Number 9 was Rose Vermette's card. All of a Kind Family by Sidney Taylor and Scat by Carl Hyacinth. Number 10 was Kayla Corson's Anna to the Infinite Power by Mildred Ames and Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. I have that book. It's a book of poetry. And number 11 is Unknown, meaning one of the other contestants still has their card. And number 12 was Kyle Keeley's. And Kyle's was I Love You, Stinky Face by Lisa McCourt and The Napping House by Audrey Wood. We have that book.
You do?
Love The Napping House.
We do?
Wow, said Sierra. That's a lot of good books. But what do all those titles and authors mean? It means we need Charles, Andrew, and Haley's cards, said Kyle. Really, said Akimi? Because if you ask me, we have way too much information. Well, said Kyle, maybe later we'll find a clue that'll tell us how to read this clue. Okay, so now we know the names of all of the books and the authors, but does that help us know where the exit is?
No.
So how is this a clue?
I have no clue.
We don't know right now, do we? Have you ever played this? Kyle said, pointing to the Bibliomania box. Nope, always wanted to. Well, we were just about to get up a game. Does this have anything to do with finding our way out of the library? We hope so, said Akimi. Awesome. By the way, Kyle said to Miguel, what'd you find in the arts and artifact room? Yeah, those papers you were trying to hide from us, Miguel. Clever, said Kyle. They were the originally blueprints for the Gold Leaf Bank building. So if you don't know what a blueprint is a piece of paper that shows what the building looked like. When they built our house, they used a blueprint to see which room would go in which place. So what's one of the things that would be on a blueprint? The walls would be on a blueprint, but what else would be on a blueprint?
Everything else. The bed.
The doors. The doors would be on a blueprint.
The stuff in it also.
So why do they need a door?
To get out.
They need a door to try to find an exit. So he's looking at the blueprints from the original bank to see if he can find where all the exits are. Did you find any extra exits? Asked Akimi. Nope. No hidden windows either. I guess that discourages bank robbers, said Kyle. Yep, said Miguel. The only way in was through the front door. The fire exits could only be opened from the inside, like at a movie theater. The vault itself was down in the basement. Mr. Lemoncello kept all of that security and added his own. So it would seem. Well, hopefully Bibliomania will lead us to some kind of alternate exit. And fast, said Akimi. Don't forget, we're not the only ones playing the game. One of those other guys is probably halfway out the door already. Okay, said Kyle. Gameplay is pretty simple. You spin the spinner and advance your game the number of spaces. You move around the library and go to each of the 10 Dewey Decimal Rooms. You pick up a book and answer a clue card. If you guess wrong, you get a new clue card. The first person to fill in the 10 slots in the bookshelf will spin their way out of the library. Oh, like Trivial Pursuit. We just played that the other day, didn't we, Oliver?
No, I didn't play it. I quit.
Let's hear one, said Miguel eagerly. Okay, this is for the 800s room, literature. Deathly ill and presumed by the ring wraiths, Frodo Baggins was carried safely across the River Bruin on the gleaming white elf horse of Glorfindel named... Does anybody know the answer to this?
No.
A. Asphodel, B. Asphaleth, C. Elmarin, or D. Anglicel? I do not know the answer to this. Akimi looked at her head. What? I think the answer was A, said Miguel. They all have A's, said Kyle. It's B. Asphaleth, said Sierra. It's from J.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. Kyle flipped over the card. You're correct. You get a copy of Lord of the Rings to put in your bookshelf. So Kyle, said Akimi, how exactly is knowing the name of an elf horse gonna help me get out of the library? Maybe it's like a secret code, said Miguel. Maybe the 10 titles will form a sentence that will tell us how to get out. Possibly, said Kyle, but I see a problem. What? It's too random. Mr. Lemoncello would have no idea which 10 cards we might pick. Well, maybe there are only 10 questions, one for each room. Akimi grabbed the cards, but nope, they were all different. Hang on, said Kyle. He was remembering something about Mr. Lemoncello's indoor-outdoor scavenger hunt. His mother had been able to write to the company and request a fresh set of cards. He turned to the library. I'd like my librarian consultation, please. Why, Kyle? I'm playing a hunch. The holographic Mrs. Tobin appeared behind the desk. How may I help you, Kyle? My friend said I want to play Bibliomania, but we're wondering, is there a new set of cards? Yes, Kyle, there is. And a fresh deck of cards popped up through the slot.